First published in 1994, Red Azalea by Anchee Min garnered significant recognition, being named a New York Times notable book and winning the 1993 Carl Sandburg Literary Award. The memoir reflects Min's experiences during China's Cultural Revolution, 1966 to 1976. It chronicles her journey from Shanghai as a fervent believer in revolutionary ideals to her grueling labor on a farm near the East China Sea, and finally, her return to Shanghai to act in films promoting Mao's regime. Red Azalea explores the damaging impact of Mao's propaganda and the personality cult that fueled it, shedding light on the small acts of resistance that reveal the human desire for freedom and dignity under oppression. The memoir examines how the Cultural Revolution sought to suppress individual identity, yet it also honors the silent defiance of ordinary citizens, whose complicity often coexisted with their acts of resistance. The first section opens with the devastating effects of the propaganda machine, as neighbors betray one another in the name of revolution. Anchee's family, persecuted for occupying a space considered too large for their status, is forced to move into a cramped home shared with others. Her parents, both teachers, must take on laborious jobs to prove their commitment to the party. Struggling with hunger, poverty, and shame, Anchee and her siblings are ridiculed at school. As a dedicated student, Anchee quickly learns party slogans and Mao's texts, joining the Little Red Guard and denouncing her teacher, Autumn Leaves. Although punished by her mother, she initially believes her actions are justified, only later acknowledging her guilt in retrospect. Her devotion to the revolution earns her a task in Shanghai, where she is sent to work on the Red Fire Farm near the East China Sea. As mandated by party policy, one child from each family must become a peasant and embody the ideal revolutionary worker. The second section delves into life on the farm, where Anchee gains recognition for her work in the rice fields and admires her leader, Commander Yan, who, along with her second-in-command, Lu, initially appears to run the farm harmoniously. Tensions arise with her roommate, Little Green, who represents rebellion by singing opera and maintaining her appearance, traits the Cultural Revolution sought to eradicate. One night, Yan leads a group to the fields where they discover Little Green with a local man. They force her to accuse him of rape, resulting in his public execution. Little Green, once carefree, becomes mentally distressed, leading Anchee and Yan to confront the harsh costs of conforming to the revolution's demands. Eventually, Anchee grows closer to Yan as they share personal moments, including Yan's secret hunt for venomous snakes in the hope of restoring Little Green's sanity. As Anchee bonds with Yan, she discovers that Lu is plotting against Yan rather than supporting her. The dynamics between Yan, Lu, and Anchee become increasingly complex as Anchee and Yan grow closer. Yan confides in Anchee about her romantic longing for Leopard Lee, a commander from a nearby farm. She asks Anchee to deliver a letter to him, but Lippard never responds. When Yan returns from party business, she believes Lippard is uninterested, and a confrontation with Anchee reveals that Yan knows she has been lied to. This confrontation leads to an intimate moment, deepening their bond and the tension between them. Red Azalea weaves themes of loyalty, rebellion, love, and the devastating psychological toll of the Cultural Revolution. Min's memoir not only tells the story of her own awakening, but also offers a powerful reflection on the cost of survival and the complexities of resistance in a totalitarian regime. As food becomes increasingly scarce and both Yan and Anchee begin to lose faith in the party, Lu begins to see flaws in Yan's leadership. She targets both Yan and Anchee with the help of Orchid, a co-worker, and other women who act as her spies. The culture of fear and suspicion that permeates the farm mirrors the toxic spread of gossip among ordinary people, where denouncing one's neighbors or friends becomes a means of political survival. When a boatman discovers Little Green's body in the canal, Yan is overwhelmed with guilt. Her faith in the party begins to falter, and she loses interest in promoting its propaganda. At the same time, a film studio from Shanghai visits the farm to select actors who fit the new revolutionary standard, with workers, farmers, and soldiers replacing traditional actors in Jiang Qing's film productions. Jiang Qing, Mao's wife, seeks to continue the Cultural Revolution's mission by creating films that focus on the lives of ordinary people and heroines. Anchee is selected to audition in regional contests, and after winning each round, earns a spot to train as an actress in Shanghai. However, this means her younger sister, Coral, must take her place on the farm as a peasant. Meanwhile, Lu files complaints with both party leadership and the film studio, temporarily halting Anchee's move to Shanghai. Aware that Lu is watching, Yan takes Anchee on a tractor ride, with Lu following in another vehicle. When Lu demands that Anchee jump off, Yan drives off alone, instructing Anchee to return with her platoon. Yan then orchestrates a situation where Anchee and her platoon discover her in a compromising situation with Lu, sacrificing her own reputation to ensure Anchee's escape. Anchee soon moves to Shanghai to pursue her acting career. Part 3 begins with Anchee's arrival at the Shanghai Film Studio, where she meets Sound of Rain and his secretary, Soviet Wong. Suspicious of Anchee, Soviet Wong favors another actress, Jiang Qing. Along with Jiang Qing and 2 other actors, Anchee competes for the role of Red Azalea in the film of the same name. Soviet Wong continues to undermine her at every turn. One day, Anchee requests a 3-day leave to visit her sick mother, but instead, she secretly travels to Red Fire Farm to see Yan. Sound of Rain and Soviet Wong visit Anchee's mother and discover she lied about her illness, but they choose not to confront her. After a long delay, the supervisor who will direct Red Azalea finally arrives and conducts auditions. Tricked by Jiang Qing, Anchee performs poorly, and she is relegated to a job as a set clerk. Despite her setback, Anchee befriends the supervisor, and their relationship grows more intimate as he becomes fascinated with her. Yan visits Anchee in Shanghai, and the two spend time together shopping, bathing, and having lunch. Yan buys red underwear, and later, she tells Anchee that Leopard will visit. She asks Anchee to meet them at her house, as their farms are unsafe places to carry on their affair. To create an opportunity, Anchee sends her father to watch a movie about Lenin. On her porch, Yan and Leopard make love, and Anchee watches briefly, her heart breaking as she realizes she has lost Yan forever. As Yan and Leopard finish, Anchee's mother arrives home, and Yan says goodbye. Filming continues for Red Azalea, moving to the West Lake District in Southern River Province for the final scenes. After the film is completed, Jiang Qing, dissatisfied with the result, orders it to be redone. Anchee must audition for the role of Red Azalea again. In Beijing, the supervisor reveals the motivations behind the films he makes for Madame Mao. During filming, Anchee struggles to deliver the line "Chairman Mao" with the proper emotion, angering the supervisor. One day, he fails to show up for filming, and the crew learns that Chairman Mao has died. Although Red Azalea is shut down and Anchee is ordered back to Red Fire Farm, the supervisor intervenes to keep her on as a set clerk. A man appointed by Mao denounces Jiang Qing, leading to her arrest. In the epilogue, Anchee reflects on her years as a set clerk. Eventually, she receives a letter from a fellow actor in America, and understanding the difficult work ahead and realizing she may never see her family again, she decides to immigrate to the United States. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.